Welcome, my lovely dears, to another fantabulous session of Sunrise and Sunset. When last we left off, our glorious operatives made their way through the spy data center, successfully stealth killing their way through the entire location. They successfully uncovered all the information. I didn't get to burn anything because you guys handled it so incredibly well. It was very genuinely impressive to watch you guys just fucking murk everyone and everything. In the time since then, the party has had a chance to collate as much of this information as possible and shovel it all onto their ship, where it will have to be, like organized and disseminated later. It is now available for them to do things like, use downtime actions to start pouring through the grand files of the stuff that has been uncovered, though. Let's see here. Cass checked the kill list for Last Dorado. In a lot of cases, these kill orders were already fulfilled or cancelled. There are actually only a few of them that are actively open. The open kill orders are mostly on ops, counter ops agents who are responsible for getting other orders like cancelled, or adventurers, people who are wise to the events with regards to the end of the world. There was a kill order on Mama. It was originally marked as succeeded and amended to cancelled. There is an open kill order on the boss, but there is no progress on it. Of course, you guys know the boss's identity, so not a surprise. There's an open order on the gumshoe that Ralu hired. Also open orders on a number of investigators that the Bay family have hired. There was an order put out on Cass's parents that was amended to cancellation because they believe that the retaliatory threat of turning you into a murderous psychopath isn't worth it for the cult's interests. It would have the opposite effect. Instead of giving you crippling, like, what even is the point, depression, it would give you, what if nothing is the point, then I must destroy all. They don't want to be the ones to cause
again.
Yeah, they don't want to be the ones to cause Cass's very long, very bad day.
Turns out,
There's
however,
also
that they did. Completely
yeah,
unwittingly. And it went
yeah,
exactly as they feared.
yeah. kind of do be like that. There is also an open order on all of the succubi that were summoned by Anai and Stacy. A couple of them have been killed, but a large number of them remain at large. A few of the wardens of Las Dorado have similarly had their orders cancelled. Does not say why. Let's see here. And I also attempted to get through some encrypted files with the assistant of Kat. Fortunately, it's complicated stuff. It's something that requires genuine, just raw time to get through. They could only pull up like repeating words in a vacuum, those words being fortress, consolidate, ocean, harvest, run, and hide. And something in there that might be a name, but it's redacted and starts with a G, and perhaps a title that starts with some kind of a G, of which there could be a great many of them. He questioned the guards, wondering what's going to happen with regards to their, next group of agents coming here to collect and or burn evidence. The three you captured gave you pretty weak information in that it's not a large group. They run a relatively small sand skiff. And then when you went back to check on them, they were all quite gone, leaving behind only suspicious bloodstains.
I'm sure that's nothing.
Yeah. We are now caught up. Is there anything else that you tried to achieve while you were in this location? I guess waiting to perform your assault. There are a couple of days that you're going to be sat here.
Yeah, investigating the bloodstains. We might be infiltrated.
You will be informed that it's no problem. Don't worry about it.
By who?
By Cat.
Okay.
She's never steered you wrong.
No, we just gonna say it's either like, hey, map buddy, or like, hey, let me just pick out the trash and bury it in the desert.
She doesn't give you this information up front. You can try and put the screws to her, as such as it is.
No, I'm fine.
Fair enough. Well, then, you've got a couple of days sitting around to handle. Mive spends the first of those days recovering from getting fucking stony baloneyed, hotboxing an entire room.
Hell
Took
yeah.
some fucking mammoth pulls.
Kaz is just gonna spend that whole day like curled up on Mive reading his new exciting books.
I suppose I'll be doing sendings to the family, making sure everyone's okay, and putting out feelers for all the information we're starting to find here.
But could you be more specific then than just saying I put out sendings? The family ones is fine, that's whatever, but like,
Yeah.
what are these feelers?
Oh, not feelers like that. Just informing like the family about like we found like a big old treasure trove of information. Not like that, like feelers to other people sort of thing, you know?
Right. Sorry, I thought you were using your sendings investigatorially.
No. I guess I will be sending to the brother in New Belgium, making sure he's okay and everything, because there seemed to be a bit more cult activity out that way.
Yeah. Onak will inform you that in light of your first warning, he has retreated to his villa, like a day and a half out from New Velshire, near his little plantation.
His villa's not like out towards like the island type thing, right? It's more like
It is technically closer to the island than New Velshire is. Yeah, let me just like where his token is exactly where his villa is.
okay.
So
Okay, so not too okay. All right. That's
yeah, couple squares out from New Velshire, and he has retreated for the most part to his villa. You know, like servants are going out getting stuff. Otherwise, woe is me, is going to just spend the time having sex with a supermodel wife and doing lots of fishing.
Oh no.
Oh, no,
How
woe is
terrible.
me.
Life has gotten really hard for him ever since he wasn't allowed to leave the house.
Oh, what a poor guy.
Yeah, he's only allowed to fish from his backyard rather than going out on the boat.
His backyard out onto the ocean.
Yeah. Okay.
For a wife swap, oh no.
So long as Ornek's okay.
Yeah, Onyx seems to be doing just fine. Do you tell him about the clandestine operations that you've sent his way, or well, sent Velsh's way?
I thought I already did.
Yeah,
I don't know
Amxal
that you did. You tell him
Amxal
about
did
Fire Remnant Group? Oh yeah, you did. You told him to
Amxal
help them
did
out.
ascending. Yeah, Amxal did ascending, and then Anai wrote the group a letter of introduction so that he would know it was them and not an imposter.
Yeah. he'll inform you that they arrived a few days ago and then almost immediately went to ground. He hasn't been in contact again with them since. But it's a shame. It would be real nice if that cute golden fox girl came around again, because damn.
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 All right. Well, so long as they're not bothering him too much, I suppose.
He seems to be doing okay.
That's
He's made himself available to the spies, but they have essentially said, we're not going to be hiding in your villa. No, we're here to do work. And then fucking McVanished.
yeah, that makes sense. All right. Tell him that we will probably be on the way down to visit him eventually here soon.
So because Anai wanted to, are we going bap, 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 or...
Yeah, I believe your next step is going to be Oasis U after you've jumped the ship. It's arriving soon.
Yeah, I
Okay,
figured you all wanted to hit up those two places on the way down and make sure everything's good there before on to New Velsha.
Well, Ralu doesn't particularly care, but the thing is, there's a short redhead begging him to go to where the co-eds are.
Co-eds. Have you done a history check for Oasis U and Oasis State, or do you just know them by name?
We know, yeah, we do. What we did find out, because I think I almost said degrees of success, we didn't get like a nat 20 or anything. We found out that they have two different sports teams. They're both big rivals of each other. We found out the names. I forget what they were, and I think that's about it.
Yeah, that seems at Oasis U and Oasis State.
Well, they had like
Oh yeah, they had a
what they call
big sports rival, and we told the Elven Springs
Yeah.
people like not to go for that little middle area between them there and everything.
Yeah, so they have set up here presumably, or at least that's where they've told you they intend to.
It could have all been a ruse.
Yeah. Is there anything anyone else does during these couple days?
Other than helping Loam prepare the ambush, no.
Okay, then we move to the ambush itself, which, I mean, you guys have more than enough ability to kill 4 people and take their ship. I think it is reasonable to put this to a skill test, as there may be more you can get out of this situation. So, first of all, how do you prepare for this supposed arrival of the small sand skimmer?
Let Loam begin, and then I have ideas.
This is still the same. This is still this. Oh, right there.
This is over the course of a
place-
couple of days you have to
A
prepare.
couple days.
And this is the same place that we very quietly knocked over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. We should probably move. Do we have any idea what direction they're going to be coming from? Because we should probably move our ship away from this.
We have.
If they've...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you first.
Well, we have an idea because when we came in, a bunch of their anti-ship defenses were disabled and moved out of the way so the ships could come in and out. So I'm pretty sure we know where the thoroughfare is coming from.
Yeah, it would be through the... just take you back to the data hub. In the top left here, there were originally the equivalent of tank traps just between the 3 sets of buildings. Those have been, like taken apart, and maybe even some of them are propped up against the wall.
Hmm.
So we killed up the tank teams and everything like that, but they're like in cloaks and like masks and stuff, right?
The guys up here on the roofs, they all had operating scorpions, and they had a like camo cover, like a big desert tarp that made it look like just a big hill.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the people that were on them specifically. They had like robes and like a uniform type thing, right?
All of them seem to have the same like nondescript black robes, but underneath all those robes, everyone's clothing was pretty like random or based on wherever they've come from or been.
Yeah, I don't.
The guys up top were not in those like cult walk around uniforms. They were in battle gear, so like boiled leather, shoulder guards, breastplates, skull helms, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't so much care about like the stuff underneath the robes. I more care that like, they had robes and they had like a mask type thing on them. Yeah.
Yeah, they look like they're icons, just like skull
Do
face
we-
helmets.
Do we have enough people on the ship that could like imitate guard watch up there? Because it will be very odd if like this new ship comes in and there's not people on like the ballistas keeping watch.
Yeah, that was my first.
Totally reasonable.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be up on the ballista keeping watch, all right.
Yeah, but I mean enough people to like make it look like it's fully manned and everything like that.
Yeah, I mean, even if there weren't enough, like in particular, these things are hidden underneath these tarps anyway.
Yeah,
So we should
As long
definitely have
as
people
long as
do
we
that.
have a couple of people just like imitating movement up there, I don't think they'll really notice.
Pointedly, they shouldn't be imitating any kind of movement. Yeah.
Well, when they get closer, I mean, where you see someone like if you're close enough to see underneath the tarp, not from far away.
I guess for a
I
second
suppose,
thing,
yeah.
we should probably do something with like the actual sand and ground coming into the place because we did have a ship come through it. That leaves like a big old track. If you see like a ship that has been through it recently, might set them off.
Possibly.
How close do you think they'd have to get to see those kinds of markings?
We have a pretty big ship.
I suppose. Yeah, it would be a stealth test to hide evidence of your ship being there. Seems like a reasonable first skill to throw at this skill test.
Sounds like survival to me. Oh, a stealth test? That's
Yeah.
not me, not it.
Okay. I can cover tracks. Can I make use of my masterwork hunting trapping tools to help cover my our tracks?
I believe the hunting trapping tools would be good for setting up the traps. So at the moment, no.
We're trying to trap.
You could
Loam.
borrow someone's help to just have advantage to
It's
do
fine.
this, though.
I'm sure it's fine.
Okay.
Has it been? I have time. I think it's been a day
Yeah.
or something, right?
New days.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
We were never.
Well,
here.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
How do
then.
you hide the ship then? Because you certainly succeed in however you choose to hide it.
Oh, that's the wrong one. So our ship, we came in. I'm assuming from like here or something.
Yeah,
or
you
up here.
basically sailed in from the.
So you said there's a bunch
through
of stuff
the
like
east.
moved out of the way. We have some time. We have like a few
Yeah.
days. So
There are like some tank traps resting up against walls where they've been taken out of the ground, where they've been like buried into spiles,
Okay.
and you can see that there is track evidence of ships having come and gone recently.
I suppose we should just move our ship out from the central area and we can either try and hide it nearby in the hills or just deeper into the base and try and hide it that way. Like,
I mean, this is the entirety of the base. These three buildings. That's what these three things here are on the map.
okay.
So there is no deeper into the base. It is what
Okay.
you're looking at here is this area.
Then I would suggest we should probably park Luck in the hills nearby so that we can
Okay.
out of sight and not at the base itself.
No problem. And then yeah, you are able to I suppose with a crit, you don't just erase the signs of your ship, but you manage to successfully leave the signs of their ships behind and intact. Maybe even recreate some of them that have been otherwise crushed by your much larger war weapon.
Hmm. Yeah.
Incredible.
Okay. And how else do you prep then for this surprise attack?
Hmm.
Let's see. Setting a
Well, let's see.
trap would be different. Trapping an actual big ship. Hmm.
It's a small skiff with like 4 people on it.
Oh, okay.
It'd be hilarious. You know what would be absolutely hilarious?
What's that?
If they don't have one of those really high, like, galleon peak on the boat, on the prow of the boat, then we just string a fucking piano wire across the fucking building. So when they just come in there, just
Jesus.
snip.
Well, I think we want to keep them alive or take them alive.
Do we?
Do we?
Do we?
I don't.
We have all the information. Ralu was just
Oh.
gonna kill him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you said that there are a bunch of traps and barricades for like stopping ships. Can we rig up something to like bury them under the sand, under a layer of sand, like across some of these ways, and then we can pull them up?
Kinathis, do you want giant pocket sand?
No, what Kina wants is the fucking Freeman magnetic mines that attaches itself to harvesters.
No.
You want to trap them in like they did our ship the other day.
I want to box them in. I want to box them
I
in so they
suppose-
can't get out.
You could with some careful engineering put in the tank traps, but let me just draw.
Define what these actually are. I assume they were like
The tank traps are
barricades.
basically spikes that go up from the ground. So if something was trying to
Good.
go across them, they would get their hull pierced and destroyed.
Yeah, okay, so that is what I
also
said,
stops
you know.
cavalry charges and stuff. I was going to say you could potentially place it then, if you want it to be a surprise, you could place the tank traps down flat to the ground and figure out a mechanism that just fucking whips them up into position to trap them.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Okay. Who would you like to try and do this kind of feat of engineering? Because it's definitely beyond the scope of just setting a trap then. Like, you have to build a pull-up mechanism.
Ooh, could I do that with
Hmm.
carpenter's tools?
I suppose so, yes.
Hell yeah. Let's see.
Fucking claw of Archimedes.
23.
23.
Okay. Yeah, in fact, I will just leave areas in here to indicate that there are
Oh,
tank
yeah.
traps that can be pulled up into position.
Kita. Tank traps. Call traps. But for tanks.
Yes.
That's what they are.
Yes, that was explained.
Okay. So that's 2 people who have made preparation checks. Who next has something to contribute?
I mean, my ideas were already taken.
The ballista?
Yeah.
Okay,
Fully
that will be that will be a test for the actual performance of this ambush. I guess this is more questions for prep.
Yeah, I don't have anything to prep. I am waiting in ambush.
Same, honestly.
It was downtime action, correct? Do
No.
We don't have no. It's a skill test.
no. You said they had several days.
You are here for a couple of days, yes. Although you are here for a couple of days in unsettling enemy territory. You are technically on the spot for a couple of days.
Okay, like 2, 3. How many days you said?
2 to 3 days. You don't know exactly.
Okay, all of the preparations can be done. You get the pool of 3d4 dice.
Okay.
Just that you could do. But since I generally don't have it, other than fucking, the piano wire idea.
Do you want to try and construct this piano wire?
Just do the thing that you came up with.
Well, yeah, it's actually just a fucking steel wire across the building. So when they just float in,
All right. Where do you have this steel wire? How do you construct it? How do you place it?
well, let's see. Since we can't see it, uh, since you can't see the map or like the big overview, you just have the.
Well, the overview doesn't matter. This is like, can you see here in the top left? This is the arena within which you're going to be jumping a ship.
This is the entire map right here.
Okay, and the ship
This is your
comes
grand
from.
layout. The ship will be coming in from either the east or the west, potentially the north, so some traps have been set up just in case.
Well, then I can just give this a shot. Since from building from. Keep on. Okay. Like that. If you draw it on a diagonal, it'll just cut nicer as well.
Sure. What are you using to, like, where is this magical steel cable from then?
Where's this coming from?
Actually,
How are you
just-
attaching it? Like that sort of thing.
Pull it out of your adventurous kit.
Yes. I was gonna say just that, but I have so many of them.
So many of them, you have one use of an adventurer's kit left. That is
Yeah,
probably
but
not enough
2 of
cable
them.
to go on your sheet. I see. Sure, do you only see one, and it says 1 of 3 on it?
Yeah, it's 1 of 3 of that, but then you look at the number of the set, it says 2.
Yeah,
then it's
okay.
2
There,
on the
it does say
image.
2. All right.
Yeah.
Then yes, with a full adventurer's kit, you have enough material to put together a garrote. What kind of skill would you like to use to place this grand garrote with?
I would like to just try to use perception. See, like, they were coming there, and like, so see, like, yeah, it should be around that.
Yeah, I would say it's not a 1-to-1 skill, so we'll call it a disadvantaged persuasion. Perception.
I'll try to persuade the
Yeah, tell the
wire.
wire to get
Come
into
on,
place
man,
as well.
you know.
Also, yeah, disadvantaged perception. Then, if you want to use that as your primary skill for this,
I don't have much else. I don't think fucking herbalism
That's
tools ain't gonna do shit. So. Yes, I am. Hey,
yeah, 21 is a
Hello.
pass.
nice.
Okay. Anyone else with prep then out of Anai, Ralu, and Masika? From the sounds of it, you three are all just chilling.
think so.
Could I use
I
my,
am just helping set things up.
could I use my alchemy kit to make a sort of like glue trap in the middle to make it harder for their ship to get out?
Yeah, probably. Heck, don't you own some like sovereign glue?
We don't need to use that tiny amount of sovereign glue to stop one ship. That seems like a little bit of a waste of it.
Yeah, that
Of
is
course.
super overkill.
Give me a alchemy toolkit then.
Sure. 18.
Okay, with an 18, you can place a like 4-square patch down if you would like to choose where that is.
4 square. Okay. I mean, seemingly right in the middle seems like a good place. Like they have to go through basically these 4 squares, no matter which way they go in.
Yeah. Okay. Looks well laid out. Okay. With the previous stealth test, you've been able to successfully cover your tracks and lay all of this out. You've set a pretty high DC for them to avoid the other traps that you have constructed. I guess I will do that counter roll then. Halfway into the second day, probably an hour before nightfall, a small sand transport ship is on its way. It looks actually just like, in fact, it might even be a mail ship.
How can you tell?
Is it really
Because it's of its
is that
big
how-
cock and balls.
Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna say, is it really pointy on the end? Yeah.
I was just seeing if anyone else had ever seen the Three Amigos. It's a mail plane. How can you tell? This is the boss.
Yes. Oh, it's cock and balls. Yeah, you can see it approaching, and let's see here. First, perception tests to spot the garrote. That's the one that's quote unquote most obvious. It's gonna be rough. Okay. Next is their driving. And when they hit the sticky stuff, are they going to get held and quote unquote slowed? It's not looking great for them. From one of you, I would like you to be in charge of activating, pulling up these tank traps that you have set in place. Probably an athletics test.
That sounds like a Ralu thing.
Hmm.
Believe it or not, Ralu is stronger than our Barbarian.
Believe it,
Somehow.
barbarians are meant to be stonk. They're meant to be chunk. All right. You can pull these tank traps into position with one big mighty heave. These big, like, wood and metal spiles are levered up. All right, buddy, can you dodge it? You now have disadvantage because you're in the funny glue. You fucking absolutely cannot. Okay, they get their ship wedged. Right about here. With both the tank traps pressing into it. The garrote hits. Karin, roll for damage. Give me a 4d6, please.
Okay. 46, no.
No, it's just
Static.
4d6. Okay,
Okay.
it is not enough damage to like sever the mast on it, so only the first 2 are going to take a lot of damage and get knocked down. I'll let you roll that as well. On this occasion, it will be 2d8 plus 16, please.
Okay. I was gonna say, let me spend a pay to reroll to be like, oh god damn it.
No.
Okay.
You can't do that in 40k either.
2d8 plus 16, you say?
Yep. That'll be damage the 2 people at the front of the ship will be taking. They both take 26 damage. Pretty fucking considerable. I'm just gonna make a little. Okay. There are still 2 who are uninjured. The ship is wedged in place. The garrote does not pass through the mast. There are 2 yet uninjured. Who is operating scorpions? Or ballista up top?
Me.
Probably.
Are you aiming for people? Or are you aiming for ship?
I will Like, it can't move without the mast, right? This thing doesn't have, like, an engine.
It does not appear to have an engine, no.
Then I will be aiming for the mast. Try and finish knocking it off.
Okay. Give me an attack roll. This will be your siege weapon, so, you know, it's going to
Sure
ignore this
thing.
thing's DR.
Oh, right.
Hit the short bow button.
Sure. 5
yeah.
Instead of
is...
5, it goes to, like, 3d8 or something.
Yeah, I'll also do that.
You have it on your ship.
I do, you're right. Where's the fucking shit?
In fact, just... Yeah, it's a plus 11 attack with that ballista. Amazing. 2d8 plus 2, please.
11, and then the
Okay,
sneak attack.
That
and
is 18. Yeah.
theoretically, power attack and all that also.
The sneak attack does not theoretically add into the vehicle damage, I'm afraid.
But the power does.
Oh, man.
You're steady, aren't you?
I don't think
13's probably
Thirteen.
not.
13 is still not going to breach the ship's AC.
Oh.
These things tend to be like AC 14 to 18.
Probably for the
Quick
best. Like,
reroll.
sneak attack doesn't count into like siege weapon rolls.
Yeah, exactly. It would be very, very explosive damage. You are currently like 2 damage short of breaking the mast.
Fucking. You sure
That is
power
true.
attack
Loam,
doesn't apply?
Loam does have a bracer of accuracy.
Okay, fine.
This is a ranged attack. If you want to take out the mast and trap them.
Okay. I shall.
That becomes a hit, and even at minimum damage of 3, that is enough to take out the mast, and it's going to fall. Someone roll me a d8. I want to see if the mast falls on anyone.
Okay. D8, you said?
Yep, d8.
8.
It is going to land on one of them. As it comes careening over backwards this way, it's going to land on a fucking person.
Nice.
If it had been like, 1 to 4, it would have just landed up on... It would have just slammed into the roof here. Instead, no, it's absolutely going to fucking squish a dude.
Oops.
Oops.
Fuck, he is taking 29 damage. Just to add that to the pile of threats. So, front 2 have taken 26. One of these guys at the back has taken 29. Okay. Who hasn't acted yet in this?
I mean, I technically haven't.
Yeah, how do you assault this ship and there's people on it?
Fireball.
It'll probably just be the people. They have like a person captaining it, anything like that, right?
Yeah, they have one person captaining like at a wheel. They have another person beside them who has just been hit by a mast, and they have 2 people up front who have been knocked prone by getting garroted.
All right. Well, the person captaining it is gonna go down here. I'm gonna turn on the Cadus magic light, and we're gonna launch a 4th level magic missile into them.
All right, you have to do 50 damage to kill them.
Okay. I believe it's 58.
You do enough damage to kill them. Yeah, you turn the guy operating the wheel into chunky rain as 8 huge missiles just fucking blow holes smooth off.
You fucking Quicksilver him from MCU.
Yeah,
I love
that dude's head is blown smooth off. All right, who else hasn't acted? I believe we've got a Masika still and a Mive.
Alright, well.
And a
I
Brienne.
mean,
Brienne has come to help you for this as well, because of course.
I see no reason not to engage in fireballing.
Yeah, go for it. There are 3 targets. 2 of them need to take 24 damage to die, and one needs to take 21.
Alright, well, let's see. So, my charisma modifier, do I have that factored in already? I do. Alright. Fireball. 24 damage, AoE.
You kill all 3 of them.
Woohoo! Go
Wow.
Mive.
Go my, that's the best fireball I think she's rolled yet. Only one of those was under a 3. 24 is exactly enough to kill even the healthiest guys who only took the 26. It is, the fireball detonates on top of the ship, and you dispatch all the people upon it without them getting to do anything. They died so fucking quickly.
Fucking.
We are a very deadly party.
Yeah, again, like
Fucking-
this, it's not a surprise that your party actually, with your minds put to it, can make it through an entire building, nay, multiple buildings,
SEAL Team
dispatching
6
people,
over here.
sealed to, yeah, exactly. A Woo Team 7 is incredible. Yeah. You've even, well, there's a fire you'll have to put out now, but you've left the body of the ship intact. You've put up a mast before, so I will let you guys have a damaged mail carrying ship.
Hell yeah. Free shit, motherfucker.
That's free money right there.
Yeah, they can't scuttle themselves spitefully, or throw just kick over lamps in the hold and try and burn everything inside.
Excellent. Yeah, well,
Alright.
Cass will scurry over and put the fire out.
Land on the ship, put the fire out, and then I could just cast Binding Ice and put the fire out, and then go below decks and throw the mail at Cat.
Yeah. There is some stolen mail that gets added to that pile of correspondence stolen from different mail services. The one that's over there that you can use for your gather informationing. Again, like correspondence that comes from all over the deserts at like random places is supremely useful for combing, correlating, etc. She adds it to the stack. As well, the ship has
What do you mean 1 liter of Eastern rice wine? Don't you mean half a liter of Eastern rice wine?
Hell
I don't
yeah.
remember finding any Eastern rice wine on there. What do you mean?
Okay, fair enough then.
Immediately disappears
We
into
found
Cat.
this nice pot from the east. Look, it's a nice empty pot from the east.
A nice pot, yeah. Lovely
These guys were
pottery.
preparing for their pizza party for a job well done.
They had pizza for a pizza party. It is, in fact, an 18-inch pizza.
Oh my god.
Fantastic.
Look, they weren't going to get a bonus for all the overtime work.
They
had
were,
to
but they
do.
were going to get pizza.
They were going to get a pizza party though.
Oh, you also find 60 units of coffee and pizza.
Ugh.
Well, at the same time.
Before we take off, you guys want to split up the GP before we go into a town where there's potentially stuff we could buy?
Sure. It's been a while since we
Pretty
split
loot
loot.
splitting up.
Yeah.
Let
It
me
was
pull you guys to the world map for a little change of scenery.
I think the actual route would be something like this, like that, basically. Well,
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much that, since we don't go straight over their water. I feel they'd probably get a little angry at that.
They would probably be annoyed if you just like blast it straight through. They almost certainly allow ships in their water because it's a nice big oasis, but
well, they're
you
frat
are
boys. We don't
you are a war skimmer, and it would probably do a lot of damage to their docks.
and they don't want us to upset like all of their what are they called? They're not called floaties. Those are things you put on your arm. The inflatables. They're like inflatable
Buoys?
raft fun.
Buoys?
They're boys.
The
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah, boys.
Right. What are we dividing that by?
7 is
It has to be
usual.
by 7 because we always have to take some apart for the people we took along with us. So
So,
That's 7 or 8 in case now.
everyone gets 67.90.
Cool.
Jeepers.
6, 7.
in
That's-
GP.
that's
All right,
good-
I
good,
have to give
yeah,
all
that's
of my
enough.
money to Mive because Cass has the perfect amount of money and can never change it.
69,
Fair enough.
69.
Yeah. No, it's
Excellent.
9969, but
Ah.
with 69 platinum pieces. So
Oh, I mean, yeah, pretty.
Alright, what a the gold, platinum, and then we'll just keep the gems for enchanting and the residium for enchanting.
That and your gems and resume are probably a lot harder to spend in a random city than just fucking Luca.
I don't know. There are a bunch of party boys. How do we know they're not going to snort residium with Anai?
You know what? Yeah, there's a fair point. You have been told that Oasis U is a party town.
Oh, shit.
Yes, it is.
The town I live in was regularly rated for almost 30 years as the #1 college party town in America. It got so bad the police had to crack down on it and they had to do an aggressive program for like 5 years. One of the traditions used to be every Halloween, if you went anywhere in my town, there would be on any given street, there would be a couch in the middle of the street on fire.
Of course.
Woo! We hate couches! Honestly, it's the only way to kill the roaches.
Even got mentioned in King of the Hill. That
Classic. All their claim to fame. But yeah. So, you guys, with your new to you ship in tow, are you just dragging it behind the war skiff, or are you secondary piloting it? It's probably not as fast as the war skiff.
yeah, just drag it.
Probably just drag
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Yeah. You can pull it on back to Oasis U. And when I say it's a party town, it's possibly not what you were expecting. So I pull this over here. Lighting should be off, so you should all be able to see the map.
Yes.
This is Children's Water World. Play and splash and fun!
Charon!
Yes, and currently at the edge of the water in a big lounging chair with a group of attendants is the son of Salah, the archaeologist group leader, who you've met a couple of times, and Sharon Stormwing, the little Babas that you guys rescued, the erstwhile now daughter of the mistress of Akalona Pass.
Baby.
I'm kind of surprised that like Marina isn't out here with small dragon.
She can't leave Akalona Pass for long.
Yeah, but also like Sharon here is like what, a year maybe now?
She has a fucking valuable. Look at this. I haven't put them down there, but there is a huge group of attendants, and also
Oh, okay,
Ito,
okay.
despite being a drunken pretty boy, is like fucking nobility essentially.
Okay. Fair enough.
It is Blue Putat.
Yeah, Cass is.
And on the right, Mama Capisce's famous pizzeria.
Hey, I want a
If Sharon
calzone.
wasn't here, by God, Cass would be going right there.
Rushing immediately for the famous pizzeria.
Well, clearly what you do first is you pick up some, what are they called? They're the Italian treats, they're stuffed with cream.
I was gonna say
Cannoli.
garlic knots, but
Cannoli. Yeah, you
Cannolis.
get some cannolis for her.
You get a
I
basket
don't
of
think you should give the baby dragon sugar. I don't know.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Danger! Nah, instead for Sharon, they've probably given her what just looks like a snake of stuffed crust. Like, there's no extra
Aw,
pizza
dude,
attached to
so
it. It's just like
that
the
good
bread,
stuff.
but like a shitload of just a string of stuffed crust. It's just a
I mean-
tube of flavor.
Hell
I mean,
yes.
that's
I want the
the
tubo flavor.
Yeah,
that's
right.
the basic behind a stromboli. It's just a turnover. It's basically just a giant stuffed crust stuffed with cheese and meat.
Yeah, Sharon has the tube, and it is cheese and veggies. Regardless, you guys pull up. There is a nice big parking dock. Yours is probably the biggest ship there. But not by a tremendous amount. There are a number that are owned by families that Anai would recognize as like armchair nobility, like rich-ish people.
Minor nobility, you know, those merchants.
Yeah,
that just starting out.
they operate in the merchant nobility circle, but like none of them are big hitters. They still run private businesses, and their children go to expensive private schools. And when they take a break, they come to places like this with their kids in order to essentially, while on the other side of the mountain, the university students are doing whatever university students do. You know, the families of those students are just chilling in Waterworld.
Yeah, they're the people that make money, but they're not the people that make money. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like a big old stromboli.
So does like the other side of the mountain have like the adult version of the water world, or?
No, not necessarily. The university students here are pretty well behaved as far as students go. They have a nice big music auditorium, so they have musical performers for the university as opposed to like an actual party scene. Yeah, you were missold the concept of a hard partying city in that it is a hard partying if you're like 12 or under, say.
Oh, this is the theater kid party town.
Yeah, there is absolutely. Yeah, this has definitely got some big theater kid vibe.
That explains it.
Yeah, I mean,
fucking
I say 12 and under. It would be fun for anyone who was willing to let go of their inhibitions enough and not care about looking childish. So, you know, also 12 and under, all bimbos and himbos. All have equal fun at Waterworld.
I mean, like, as long as there's a pool and like a poolside that you can like sit at, then I'm just gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, Ito's there, as I say, like he's sitting back in a nice big lawn chair, having drinks while Charon plays in like the big splishy splash.
Splishy splash.
I think Anai will have to like pick up like an actual one piece to actually be out here, though.
Yeah. They probably, I mean, you could dress in your usual stuff. They'll just give you like a courtesy skirt, you know, those like half sheer.
I think they're called a sarong.
Yes, a sarong. That was it. You are just given a sarong, and then they see the length of your hog, and they give you 2 sarongs. Let me just see. Oh, I was about to say I'll do a tailoring check, but you have Masika. Hey, Masika, give me a quick check for adjusting Anai so that she's safe to be around kids.
Just give him a burger.
Weaver's tools.
Yep. Oh, an excellent job. Yeah, you take these 2 sarongs, you do a pretty perfect stitch, making it look instead like a half-ruffled skirt, and that rests and clips onto her beachwear so that, so she isn't just like accidentally flashing people a big old hog.
Very good.
I was gonna say cannonball, and then I remember kid. Yeah, no, head cannonball.
Yeah, you don't want to displace that much water in a hurry. That said, although this version only has like waterfalls here, these are actually more like big fucking slides. So the bear could go down the slide.
No, it would be bear would go down the slide, then get stuck, and then the water would start building.
No, it is quite wide. You would actually be fine. You could, in fact, just
It'd be
bear your way
hilarious,
down the
though.
slide. Squeaky.
This would be fucking hilarious, just water building up, and then just get fucking Jeter out there like a goddamn, and just get on the water pool.
Yeah. As you guys will sort of like pile out and start to head off in the directions of entertainment, Charon will make a number of like loud flappy noises, like little wings splashing at the water and tail doing a whole wiggle, as she does the equivalent of roaring towards you guys.
Charon!
It's an adorable noise, frankly. It's like when cats think they're meowing loudly, but it's definitely just a squeak.
Aw, Kaz's gonna run over and give her such a big hug.
Ah, my heart.
Yep, yeah, everyone feels it right in the heart.
I miss my cat.
Ah, you should get more cat.
Yeah, but Where you said that squeak is like, that was her name. What I called her.
Oh.
Because she didn't meow, she would just squeak.
Yeah, all the polite cats are quiet as fuck. They all squeak or click. They only yowl when they're being fucking dickheads.
Or horny.
Or I was gonna say, or they're desperately DTF. Sharon will be very excited to be scooped up into various hugs while Ito will notice. My friends, my friends! I am surprised to see you. Usually you turn up at some of my father's business soirees, or pound the two wolf girls that also join my father on all of his business soirees. Come, have a drink.
Hey, what's going on?
Far be it for me to turn down such an offer.
Yeah, he'll like sit up in his deck chair and he's got pants on, but he's not ripped. He's just got that like chiseled lean. And he's still like shockingly pale somehow. There's definitely some elf blood in him. Yeah, he's an otter for sure. He puts it up for like the mercenary high five, say like hands clasped to wrists, side to side. Each of you gets that. And then he'll invite you to SPF 500. He'll invite you all to join him on these big comfy deck chairs. Attendants are going to come along and bring you drinks. I'd offer you food, but honestly, the pizzeria is... I thought it would be overblown. I was wrong. It's incredible.
Have to make a visit later.
If you ask nicely, Sharon might share some of her stromboli with you.
Oh, I wouldn't dare take it away from them.
Just, you see, like, what was that? Did you say pizza?
Yes, it's from the Chivalrics.
Poof. There's just this cloud.
A bear-shaped
Yeah,
cloud
that's
like
just
in Looney Tunes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just this cloud form that's where it used to be. It's just
Yeah, it would be
space.
like a 30-minute walk, but for you it's like a 5-minute jog, I suppose. You don't have to worry about the heat.
Just turns into complete bear form and charges.
Clump, clump, clump. You just use shifting, burn of vitality just to get to the pizza faster.
Yep.
Well, she'll be gone for a little while, and I'm just gonna lean back in the deck chair in classic Anai fashion and push down
Yep.
the sunglasses.
Yeah, and he has a large selection of beverages. If I remember rightly, he had like some kind of pomegranate gin kind of thing, and he had like whiskeys and rice wines. So those are all the things he currently has on offer. Although attendants can come up to you with like beers, juices, and teas.
I have a
So
question
what
for
brings
that.
all of you out here?
Well, we were in the area and are heading down to New Valshan. Figured we'd stop on in by the Oasis on the way down.
Ah, well, I mean, there are certainly worse places to spend your time. I came here to meet my younger brother, and the young Charon was getting stir crazy down in Arcalona. Marina can't exactly travel away from home, so I have been given the honorable duty of seeing to her every whim. Thankfully, her whims appear to be playing and eating, so it's been pretty easy.
I see.
Well,
Okay,
that's just
see,
'cause
you
she's
say
an
that,
agreeable
Hedrah.
little dragon, isn't it?
Yeah, she's very agreeable. She squeaks at you and will like just. I was gonna say like does like snappy motions, but the moment she starts doing some snappies, Ito puts up a hand. Use your inside biting. Sharon will very carefully gnaw on your fingers instead of like fucking chomp them. Yeah, Anai's boobs haven't changed. They are
You're
still
thinking about
exactly
Ralu.
as perfect as they begun.
Exactly.
Ralu, however, is on the milk tanks.
Oh, right. Follow this.
No, yeah, it's
Ralu's on
her-
that moo diet.
Yeah, it's her schlong that's growing.
The foxes have not changed. Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Anai's hogged
From the
up.
waist up, the foxes have not changed.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
Sharon
have.
seems.
Oh, because you're a
Sure.
fennec fox. Your ears has actually grown a little bit.
Yeah, secretly those ears have still been growing. Yeah, Sharon is just delighted to
Not
see
that
and
she's
play
aware
with
of.
you guys. Her little wings still don't get her fully airborne, but they do slow her fall. Cass, the moment you decide that you want to go on the water slide, she is going to ask for uppies. Someone who can fly can get up there an awful lot quicker than going up the steps, and you can fly.
Aw, hell yeah. Come on, Sharon.
Yeah. Mive will also take a couple of trips up the water slide.
Should take Sieg with her.
Yes. Take
Oh my
Snoodles.
god, present Sieg to a dragon is really, really funny, actually.
Present Sieg
Look.
to a dragon and water slides.
It's you, but
Like,
tiny.
have you ever
And
have you ever seen like those shorts of, or just in real life, have you seen a baby react the first time it sees another baby?
Yes.
Like that look on their face, both Sharon and Sieg have that look on their face. Like it's like a world-altering double take.
Giant baby! Tiny baby!
Tiny me, and Sharon's like, big me, but legs? Because she's, like she's seen Marina, her surrogate mother, in full dragon form, which is not surprising to her, and in humanoid form with the wings. She's never seen them full scaly before. Ito, of course, will be like, and who is your beautiful friend?
Yeah, I could. He's referencing
See-
Sealand.
Yeah, he's pointing at Sealand.
Just
Sealand
make
will
sure.
put
We
her
have a
hand on
bunch
her
of them.
chest. Yeah, true. Sealand will put her hand on her chest. Siegland. Ooh. Nice voice. I am Ito. A pleasure. He probably picks up pretty quickly that she doesn't have full mastery over common when she starts doing like the hand motions to assist spoken word. He swaps to Draconic, and she seems just as, if not more, confused. Oh, most curious. Where is your friend from?
A hole.
Yeah, we kind of just found her.
I mean, we're all from a hole, my friend.
Quite literally under a rock.
A hole in the ground. Under a rock.
Ah. Oh, quite literally,
Well,
you found them under a rock. It's usually hyperbolus.
Yeah.
No,
Not
in
this
case.
time.
Very well.
Well,
Oh.
the hole is no longer there, though.
No, the
hole
whole
is
mountain range
gone.
is the whole mountain range is no
Yeah.
longer
Yeah,
there.
well, technically it's actually just a
That
bigger
was
hole
you.
now.
You blew up the mountain. We didn't even know that mountain was a volcano.
Technically, no, we did not
Ah.
blow it
Already
up.
blowing
but
up. It was
Yes, what-
simply
Okay.
stuck in stasis.
We
it was
didn't
blo-
blow it
was,
up.
It was already blown up, just going at going very, very slowly.
He pauses and looks down into his drink and then sips again. Now this sounds like an interesting and deep tale. How about we actually get our break from High Sun and catch up with your friends at the pizzeria?
Sure.
Shall get
He'll
up
pause
high
and wait
full
for
of-
Cass to have finished another slide down.
Whee!
And Mive after him.
Yeah, Cass will just like slide down, spread wings, and just fly over to the pizzeria.
You
Given-
slide down and then you spread your wings and skip across the top of the water like a stone.
Given how close it is to the
Yeah, Sharon
pool.
thinks that's awesome. That's a lot of momentum. She's just like excited about that. And then yeah, you get to see her meeting Siegland for the first time.
Given how close the pizzeria is to the pool, I assume they have no statue changing from the swimsuits.
Oh no, it's fine. They have nicer dining inside and on the second floor, but the ground and the outside are for holiday goers.
Nicer dining, you say?
Oh yes, absolutely. Karin, you've been ahead of the party. You see that this is I wouldn't say 3 floor, like a 2.5 floor building. It's got one large, like rectangular main grounds with some outside seating under big beach umbrellas. Then there is a secondary floor that is like half of a ballroom, and then the other half is more like restaurant and eating space. And then they also have a roof plaza, which has its own staircase up from the second floor, like externally, so people can get a view of like all of the water out there. It's probably more like private seating and like cocktail bars up there. But yeah, this pizzeria is fucking massive, and I mean, you could smell it before you even got there. Like it's like lots of cheeses and garlic and breads, many different types of breads. You probably not encountered a lot of the grains that they've used. Or
Here's
if
a
you have,
magical
then you certainly don't remember it.
Where's the child's casino?
Oh, they have paper placemats for children.
Yeah, where's
They
the
do not.
child's
In fact, they do
entertainment
not. They
here?
do not. In fact, this place is not run by Charles Entertainment Cheese. This is actually just a really nice big restaurant with a family floor and a finer dining floor.
Okay, let's check it out.
Yeah.
Now, what do they have on the fine dining menu? I have to have a lot of fucking money, and I'm hungry.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, if you're looking for like large amounts of food in a hurry, then the ground floor with the families is the place to be. If you're looking for fine dining, you can reserve a table, and then they see how much money you have. You don't have to reserve your table. You can just give them money, and they'll give you a table.
Yes.
They have a absolute shitload of pizzas of different meats from all over. They also actually happen to have what would be best described as pizza sushi. And a huge selection of seafood dishes. And seafood toppings.
Yes. Love me some seafood.
Yeah. When you present yourself, are you like surprise me, or are you just ordering one of everything here?
I hear Steve, and I think I do love me some seafood, especially if it's from the sea. The sea, where all the
Yeah.
food is.
Yes.
I want
They get
everything
it
on the menu.
delivered in a frozen chiller. It takes 2 days to get there, but it is essentially just as fresh.
Yeah,
They have professional cryomancers delivering seafood from New Velcia.
I don't think you hear Hedrah correctly here. She's not saying she wants a lot of the food. She wants all the food.
Yeah. Okay.
I want their seafood.
Okay. Then they're going to surprise you with a seafood special, and it is a spicy squid ink pizza. It is this lush-looking pizza. It is pitch black beneath, a sauce of ink and tomatoes, and then the cheese layer is just embedded with like fish and scallop, squid rings, crab, lobster, shrimp. Like it's all there, and they've done like quite an artful job of lining it up, so it's all very laid out in patterns. So you can start from the middle of the pizza and work your way out, enjoying different seafoods. But yeah, it's very fishy and very salty. You could smell the pizza before it is delivered because it is sure as fuck a seafood as hell pizza.
Ah, yes. And then we do the classic. Hold it. We cut, quarter, fold, munch.
Oh yeah. It's well positioned. Like they offer you a knife and fork. It's not obviously to eat the pizza with. It's to just like slice fucking servings of it off to roll up and eat.
Yeah. Normally, when I was younger, I ordered a pizza, had the sauce nicely balanced. I ordered my special pizza. I had the sauce nicely over it, and then I rolled it up like a goddamn burrito and ate it
Yep.
like that.
Fuck yeah.
Easiest way to just fucking consume an entire pizza. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
look, student me definitely ate a lot of pizzas that way. Yeah, let's see here. As for this big grand ground floor, you can see that there is a mature bunny lady with big like bright pink hair and silky bows, and she's dressed in almost like light, flowy clothing. Probably like a brilliant white sundress, except the length of her arms from like shoulder down to knuckles, like both arms, is scarified to all hell. She clearly doesn't pay it any notice, but it's deeply obvious on her person, and she is bounces up to meet all of you. Hello there, my dears. Welcome. You're a number of new faces and a familiar face. She'll put out a little finger and boop Sharon on the snoot. She hisses, and then Mama will give her a little snoot rub. What brings you to this side of the oasis? Family fun? Meeting friends?
Meeting
That's
friends,
true.
most like.
It's incidental that we met friends along the way.
Fair enough. Well, any excuse for a fine meal. Do you have any preferences?
A plate of stromboli.
Are we talking party platter or sensible table eating plates?
Party platter, please.
Absolutely. Do you have preferences, any kinds of eating requirements, dietary?
I'm fairly certain that none of us have allergies now.
Excellent. Although I do know that the lovely little Sharon there is a vegetarian. And yeah, you notice that the tube of food she'd been eating before was like cheese and veggies.
Oh no, she got bit by the meat allergy tick as a baby. No.
God, I hate that's an actual thing.
It is. There's just you get bit by a tick and
Horrifying.
suddenly bacon is ruined for you. What a nightmare!
It's a
I
horrifying
know
thing.
someone who has that.
I'm
Yeah.
never going hiking in the Northeast.
Always wear long boots if you're worried about deer ticks. You know.
No, northeast. It's
Yeah.
it's just on the eastern coast down to fucking Texas.
Yeah, but the Northeast is where the biggest concentration of them are.
I'm sorry, did you say
Hmm.
the East Coast down to Texas?
It's called the Texas fucking Spider
The Lone
Star.
Star.
I think. Yeah. Lone Star Tech. Yeah. Lone Star Tech.
Imagine that though. That tick starts in the land of big beef. That's fucking evil.
It's indigenous to the East Coast and Mexico.
Truly brutal.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's
Sharon, Sharon,
and
as
it's not due to Texas why it's called the Lone Star Tick. It's called that because of the little marking on its back.
Yep. And Ito, for what it's worth, has put away his alcoholic beverages now that you're in like our family area, and will opt for ordering massive pots of espresso. You see, I've got to sober myself back up again so that I can enjoy being more drunk later. And also, my gift, I insist. Feel free to order like crazy. Sure you haven't had much time for money making while you've been out being big heroes.
You'd be surprised. You find a decent little cash every now and again. A little
Hmm.
walking around money.
Fair enough.
I think walking around money for Anai and walking around money for other people are very different concepts.
Fair. Just put some tomato and cheese in the rye bread.
I think Anai would be a person that really enjoys like salty food. So like that sort of whatever you got like
They will probably do you one that's a lot of dry aged Parma hams and prosciutto, bacon, guanciale.
sounds good.
And yeah, it is salty and oily and rich. And you eating like this is so bad for me, and then you look at the plate and the plate is empty. It's in you now.
It's a good
Mama
treat to
Capiche
have every
will,
once in a while.
Exactly. Yeah, Mama Capiche will ask you, just questions about where you came from and what you've been up to. Like, she can see that you're all adventurers.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
time
you
for
can
Cass
hear
to
the
impress
bucket.
someone with the regaling of the party's story?
You could certainly do so if you like. The bunny is definitely receptive to story.
Hell yeah. And 25.
You know what? You get partway into the story, and then Mama Capiche asks if you would like to take the stage upstairs. It's got good auditory. Like, you could probably fill this place with a nice big tale of adventure if you wanted to.
Fuck yes, I want to.
Huh. Hell yeah,
Castle
fine
whip out the
dining and the
timbre,
story.
put it to music a little, regale everyone
The
with tales of the heroes saving the world from all these horrible things out there.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, Mama Capiche will bounce her way up the stairs and invite you all along afterwards. As you go up to see the stage, you can see that Karin is like halfway through a 16-inch pizza. She's like pitch black at the fingers and mouth and lips from this like squid ink pizza. It is. She looks vaguely nightmarish, but very satisfied. Oh yeah,
It's
did you
just
hear that
vile.
Mama?
It's just
Mama
black and white.
Yeah. Did you hear before that Mama Capiche is like ridiculously scarified from like shoulders down to knuckles on both arms, like, flowy white sundress, like pretty pink hair and all that stuff, and then like horrifying bodily scars.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, are they like cut scars or like they could be burn type scars or?
You can make a medicine test,
Oh, well, never mind then.
or you could ask her.
I feel like that's probably
Holy.
really rude to ask, so I'm not gonna do that.
Wow, fuck, that was an incredible raw dog zero.
Cass knows his way
It
around
look-
beautiful women. What do you want?
I think you're fair. Yeah, it's like the alternative to not knowing this is asking the world's most awful questions. So you're like, well then, brain, you're gonna have to engage if we don't want to fuck this up. It looks a lot like she was pushing back against something, and then that lashed up her arms a whole lot, like whippet-bladed tentacles of some kind. If you were to imagine someone was like holding a mouth open or pushing back on a creature, and it's just fucking savaging her arms while she pins it down.
After Cass is done, he's definitely going to ask her if she used to be an adventurer like him.
Oh no, my dear, I was a knight. She gestures at the bunny ears.
Oh, right, because bunnies only exist for being knights. Yes, I forgot about that.
Of course.
Night,
I was
huh?
part of the. That's right. I retired a decade ago now.
Well, that's so heroic. I bet you have
Thank
all
you
sorts
very
of tales
much.
to tell yourself.
Oh, I've told a few from here and there, but most when they want to learn things about Mama Capiche, it's always the scars, and that's a little bit of a disquieting for me. Not that I ever hide them. And she pauses. I am proud of them. They are evidence that I lived a life of chivalry and honor, so I would not ever hide them. It would be disingenuous to those whose lives they have been a part of. I still don't
Yeah,
like talking
okay.
about them, but
Of course.
She's guaranteed to have at least one tail.
someone flips a pepperoni at you.
No. The scars just make you look even more beautiful.
Oh,
As well.
thank you.
Take hand and smooch.
Oh, very nice. And yeah, you can again with that medicine check. Like when you take the hand to do the smooch, you can see that it doesn't have like an astounding amount of grip strength.
Yeah. Well, it's got to
Like,
be awful for
presumably
kneading.
this. You don't need grip strength for kneading. That's just like palm and push.
I guess that's true.
And spinning a pizza is a spinned emotion. Like she can quite literally like lift that up on a hand and then turn it by doing arm extensions. Honestly, it's probably easier to do pizza than it is to do like pasta or even like steaks and stuff. Like flipping over a massive hunk of meat is probably a bit of an actual strain for her. Those arms don't do much of like sheer weight movement.
Yeah. Oh, the reason why bakers had real grip strength before was because of bread. A pizza doesn't require much the same way a bread does because flatten the fucker out. The kneading can be done. The kneading is just done in a fucking bowl. That's just mixing it around until it's firm, letting it ride, and then you just knead it by pressing down. with
I
the
always
cock.
figured like the whole baker grip strength was just the fact that they used their hands for everything. Yes, the kneading, but also like just handling stoves and like mixing
Yep.
equipment and all of that shit for all that time is probably pretty intensive. Regardless, Mama Capisce's niche of pizza works out pretty well for her with no grip strength. And she is delighted to be flirted with. It's probably not the first time, but you know, you're prolific adventurers and you've just finished telling them about your prolific adventures. So she thinks you're delightful and charming.
Hell yes. All a Castaway could ever ask for.
Of course. And yeah. You finish telling your tale. Sharon is looking sleepy on the table from eating her own weight in cheese and vegetables.
That's our girl.
Similarly, Ito's looking sober now, and he's like, well, I must go tuck Sharon in for her evening nap and put more drinks in me.
Before meeting your brother?
I've already met him plenty. We've been here for half a week.
Oh, fair enough.
I suppose I could go bother him again. Tell me, my dear, would you like an escort up to their lovely university? I'm sure it's not as fancy as the one you've been staying in Las Dorado, but it is very pleasant. I absolutely adore the view they have.
Well, certainly wouldn't hurt to take a look around while we're here.
Excellent. And yeah, he'll do like a nice gentlemanly hand offer while the other arm is like trembling a little from holding up the weight of a fully fed Sharon who's fallen asleep.
Yeah, I bet.
But you know, he's clearly trying very hard to do gentleman first, even while he's just like in raw struggle. It's like the idea of someone returning with groceries from the car and they must carry every grocery. It would be wrong if they didn't.
You don't
Yeah,
carry every
but
grocery you can at once. If your arm isn't shaking, you're not carrying enough.
You need to
Exactly.
carry in all the groceries because it's 115 degrees outside and you don't want anything to melt.
Also true.
But yeah,
was
and I
gonna
will change
say-
back to her normal outfit before going to the university.
Fair. And yes, Andrew.
Would he like place sleeping the tired little dragon on something big and fluffy with air condition?
Oh no, she has her own little personal nest. And she's always funny about temperature. Yeah, indeed. If you follow, he will show you that Sharon sleeps in what could very well be called like a nest of tightly rolled blankets, all wrapped around one large singular pillow. Sharon prefers to fall asleep while the sun is setting, and then once it's set, someone pulls like a full blanket over her so that she stays warm.
Aww.
Yep, like to capture the last rays of sunshine while she goes to drift off to nighttime junction.
Precious baby.
That's adorable.
Yep. And yeah, after wrapping up Sharon and Betty times, we'll walk you and I over to the university, as well as anyone else who wants to follow in their wake.
Nah, Cass has got to take the wives to dinner reservations.
You don't want to try for
Of
sororities?
course.
Not when there's
Hell yeah.
fine dining at the fucking lakeside.
Yeah. Indeed, with your reputation, you can even have the finest dining, the rooftop,
Ah,
if you
yeah.
would so like.
Yeah.
Mama Capisha's happy to do so, and presumably, you've already eaten quite a lot. She will instead serve you, like these variety personal platters instead. So like probably fist circumference sized miniature deep pizzas with different of their topping varieties. Like she just gives you guys a table of that with cocktails.
Delightful.
Yeah. She'll point at the ones that she thinks are her favorite, and then hope that you have a lovely evening, staring out at the waterside.
All right, now, Cass, can you convince her that the evening could only be improved as she joined us?
My wives were just here, and we liked your vibe.
17, not bad, not bad. I could pump that number up though. Let's
Yeah, go for
try
it
an
before I roll her wisdom save, I suppose.
That's much better.
Oh fuck, I don't. We used it inspo. Fuck yeah, 16. She will blush and then insist, all right then. And while going back down to fetch Ralu's extra meal, she comes back and she also has a glass of wine for herself. Yeah, she'll sit and relax. The conversation up here is much more peaceful. In the night, there are a large selection of torches. You learn that the adjacency to the great big cacti fields, people collect a lot of the fiber there to use in place of wood fuel for stuff. So there are always like loads of gorgeous like bonfires and sky lanterns and all sorts of stuff in the middle of the night that have all been like lit up with these cacti fibers. It's probably quite fresh smelling.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Bonfires.
Yeah, you can see like just there are bonfires dotted out everywhere. And then late at the night, probably before a large number of the party, like family parties, like no one throws up fireworks, obviously, but they do instead do sky lanterns, which are adorable.
This is the perfect make-out material, let's be honest.
Oh, for sure. Let us see here.
Good job for Cass.
Yeah, well done, Cass. Let's see. Anai. This university is, as before mentioned, it's not a massive, dense complex. It appears to be like one major campus and a number of adjacent buildings. It probably takes up about the same amount of space as the water park would, just on the opposite side of the mountain. They have water access too, that's obviously being like piped through, but for them it's more like this babbling brook of water. And it appears to be essentially a big bard college, except it's like engineering electives, if that makes sense. So it is for the most part like physical artists, so painting, wood crafting, luthiers, that kind of thing, as opposed to actually like playing music, singing songs, etc. And so there is also a lot of like mathematical and engineering theory. Honestly, Cass would probably fit in very well with the electives they take here, considering he is a carpenter musician.
I had contemplated attending this university at one point, but their departments didn't suit me.
Yeah, they don't have the same like large magical program around here. They do have like, as opposed to like the 8 that you could have chosen from, they have one that's like essentially general wizardry, which is still useful, but it is as well for the most part like life applications. So the like cryomancers who make like cold food deliveries, messengers, that kind of thing, like daily purpose general magic. So it's also not really career centric, but it is work centric.
That and Papa disliked how many bards were coming out of the place. Fear for my future with that.
Yep. Little did he know that he'd be sending you off to what is functionally a great big fucking strip club. But he got over it eventually after he stopped being furious.
Yes.
And yeah, the students are lovely there. Like Ito will eventually introduce you to his brother. God, what is it? It is Serene Tanakasala, a younger brother by the same mother and father. He, however, appears to be a tiefling or a cambion of some kind. With little pointed horns, his like skin is like a soft off-tint red.
Well, it's very nice to meet him.
Yeah. He's incredibly bashful when you introduce yourself. He's trying his absolute best not to be like, it's lovely to breast milk you. He's really trying to be polite. Fun?
And I just give them the knowing smile, like, this is a classic reaction.
Yeah, this is a reasonable reaction. Ito laughs. Probably whispers something lurid in the brother's ear and catches an elbow for it. He laughs some more. And yeah, if you want to, they'll be like, sit in on a class if you want. They're quite nice. I personally very much like the luthiers. There's something about that smell of like foreign wood being steamed and bent to make viols. It's just so satisfying.
I'll think on it. Mostly just looking around for now.
Very well. Yeah, Ito will play polite guide throughout. Serene will join you for a little while until he has to go back to classes.
Of course.
There are probably people like around the like babbling brook style, like constant trickle fountain, who are doing things like tuning instruments or finishing things off in the last of the day sunlight. Yeah. Well, here, is there anything anyone else does here in the glorious Oasis U and their great big water park and their big pizza place and their university?
How many pizzas to go does Cass get?
I'm getting the dough to go.
Yeah, she'll produce for you a number of different doughs.
Are you
They've-
leaving any dough behind?
I mean, you did successfully do her a flirt. I feel like she's too much of like the soft chivalrous sweetheart to like immediately put out on the first date, such that it is.
Yeah, no, that makes
Instead, she's
sense.
just sort of she's just delighted to receive gentlemanly attention from prolific adventurers such as yourselves.
All right, you dodged leaving behind another cast bastard this time.
Another casted.
Ah, thank God.
Aw, man. We could have had a Bune Cass out there.
They did have just come out as a half normal
I
whatever
know,
Cass is.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. I could be just and say like she is delighted, and yeah, when you're like, I would love some dough to go, then yeah, she will prepare you an entire chiller box of these like probably still resting dough. It just needed more time to prove. So it's the perfect time to move them, essentially. It's a large selection of different darknesses from different grains from all over the deserts, chivalrics, and the east.
Ooh, delightful. Cass shall enjoy for a long time.
Heck yeah.
Don't forget to give Sharon goodbye scritchies.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, we can't leave until we all hug Sharon.
Yeah, Sharon's currently in her big old blanket nest. And
Presumably
like
we're staying
halfway
the night
snoozing.
here.
Oh, you're staying the night? Yeah, then yeah, you can say goodbye in the morning. You're just disappearing into the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we necessarily want to be sailing around in a heavily occupied area in the pitch black of night.
No, it's probably not considered Good. Yeah, exactly. That means you can have breakfast pizza.
True.
At least we're not doing like any sail by salutes, you know?
Yeah. I bet that I mean, what you probably get as opposed to breakfast pizza is a lot of like sort of like Italian breakfast biscotti and stuff like that. So like crackers and cookies and stuff, like quite sweet and nutty to be had with coffees. Ooh, quail egg pizza, nice.
You had me right until the quail. Oh, actually, I've never had quail egg. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Quail egg's really good.
Oh,
You're not really gonna notice the difference between a chicken egg and a quail egg. They're just smaller. They taste kind of different, but not really.
Yeah, you
The
have to
thing
be
that
looking for it, and you definitely enjoy it when you look for it, though.
Yeah. The thing that makes them taste different, obviously, are like Asian pickled quail eggs that you get in like a jar. Other than that, quail eggs are just smaller chicken eggs.
Smaller chum. I've had a breakfast pizza. It's called whatever pizza I didn't finish eating the previous night.
So shall we go on to the other oasis?
Yeah. They'll of course tell you here at Oasis U there's nothing to enjoy at Oasis State.
I thought this was Oasis State. This is the top one, isn't it?
Have I gotten backwards?
Yeah, I think you might have them backwards. Oh no, I have them backwards.
No, this is Oasis U. You have them backwards. Okay, good. I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
I should know because the map I had you on was Oasis U, so I was like, oh no. Oasis U was the first one. That's why it gets the map. By the time you get to Oasis State, I couldn't be bothered to make another map.
Fair enough. Pass by Oasis State, there's nothing good there. Just head on to New Velsion.
No. At Oasis State, they do have something. Let me
I love
see.
things.
Things are great. You find a large selection of packages have been left for you all.
Things?
Oh.
Yeah, actually, just when you said I love things, I'm like, that's good because these are just boxes full of things.
Hooray.
Hooray, things. Yeah. Cass, it's a large selection of packages that has your mum's name on it.
Things from Mom's.
Yes.
How did they know?
Presumably because you've been staying at least vaguely in touch, and Anai, you find out that your family has managed to make a little circle of contact between all of your adventuring companions as families.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. There's no way that the master family that is the Sabri mercantile concern isn't like actually now doing business with quite literally everyone else besides Loam, who has been difficult to find a hook on.
Don't worry about it. We're just investing in your boat business. Slowly taking it over. Don't worry.
Exactly. They have delivered these to arrive for you. They got here probably about a week ago because that's originally when they thought you'd be passing by. But
yeah, that makes sense. We kind of did have to divert.
Yeah, you made an emergency diversion, but it, as I say, it only put you like a week out, to be fair. First and foremost of the pile of things is a great big portrait of a certain bat kitten. Someone has done a lovely big painting of her.
Wow.
Ashera?
Yeah.
Adorable.
Yay. That's going up in the captain's quarters.
Heck yeah. It is a lovely painting. And she is like holding a bunch of those oh god, I don't know if you remember it from Jungles, but they had a lot of those like brain blade puzzle toys.
No, I remember those. I was just, it's from the Great Oasis. It could have either been that or just proudly sitting upon a pile of desert rats that she's killed.
Slain desert rats. No, it's a lovely selection of, it looks like Asmodite toys, puzzle toys and jangly things that are colourful and make baby brains grow good. There's clearly the more complicated boxes for ages that go up, but like these ones are nice You do not turn into a puddle of crying. Do not cry a lot. You hold it back. It's just a really nice piece.
Wow. Wait, is that the first time Ralu's ever not just
This is the
broken
first time
out
Ralu's
crying?
ever passed a
I
don't
had
cry
disadvantage.
test.
Yeah, I had disadvantage on that too.
Yep.
Don't
Cash, you have to make
cry.
one too. You see Ralu fight back tears. How do you
Okay,
react
no,
then?
that's fair. Oh, he keeps his
Oh,
shit
look at you
together.
go. Yep. Everyone knows you're just like the picture of manliness. But as well, amongst all of these gifts, everyone gets hand-knitted scarves. Everyone gets one. Even Loam gets a hand-knitted scarf.
Whoa.
Because it gets cold at night. You also each get kefiers from Masika's place.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Sick.
I might know what it is if I see it. So if you write it out, I'll Google it.
It's like the sort of like the Arab scarf that you rest on your neck and it turns into a mask or a turban or a...
Oh, yeah. No, I know what those are.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I just didn't know that's how you said it. I've only read it before.
Yeah, kefirs are really useful because they can be worn in so many different ways, including just like, resting on the shoulders, like a day scarf. Get let's go shop. Receive 3 jars of candied fruits. You receive 4 boxes of prophylactics.
Ha!
Too little, too late. Sorry, mums.
Ralu is very good about taking the tea. It's not her fault that Damsel doesn't care.
Yeah, well, this one definitely has one of those like a smiley face that's been drawn on it, Cass. And when you look at the box of birth control with the smiley face drawn on it, it gives to you the same vibe as Benjamin Franklin's faint consternation.
Oh, my parents are gonna have some thoughts
They're
later.
gonna have words with you. They're gonna be words.
Yeah, when they find out that you've got what
5.
6 right now?
Let's see. There's the 3 Manticore ladies, and then there's 2 elves. Was it? I think.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh no, only one of the elves. So just 4 coming still, and then of course the Damsel baby.
You didn't have any from the I guess you had the 3 manticores, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
3
it's 3
Manticores.
For some reason, I
an
thought
elf.
you had more manticores for whatever reason.
I mean, I can fix that. Rollo, come here.
Mama Stamra said babies, and so far I have given her 2. What kind
I
of mochi?
appreciate the warning. Oh, hey, I restocked on my +1 arrows. Nice.
What kind of mochi?
get back
Just out of
to-
curiosity.
Oh, sure.
Strawberry, green tea, melon,
Melon.
or just plain mochi that you drizzle like what's it called? Rice sugar over. Rice syrup.
There are probably some dango as well.
What can I ask? What's all this? Because I came back to KFK
Christmas
from
gifts.
back to the shop.
Yeah, we got
Oh.
Christmas gifts from the from local families. Ralu got a painting of her daughter, and everyone got scarves. We got keffias. I'm not sure how
Effies.
keffias. 4 boxes of prophylactics, 3 jars of candied fruit, half a barrel of mochi, a big bottle of poison for some reason.
Some magical arrows. There are your mochi flavors. There were also some hollowed out ones that you pinch shut after putting ice cream in.
I really, really unironic. They at the store around the corner you can buy for 50 cents a pack of 3 ice cream cheese.
Mm.
What's your name?
No,
That's
50
right.
cents for 1, $1 for 3. What?
4 boxes of prophylactics, 3 jars of candy fruit, 2 boxes of pie matcha, and a bottle of poison. And a big bottle
Free.
of poison.
The poison's just being given to Loam. She's the one with the poisoner's kit.
Yeah.
Yep. They were like, I don't know what Loam likes, so she's gotten a scarf and she's gotten a keffir, but they're like, I guess you probably love some poison.
Yeah,
I
sure.
got
I
a little
mean,
poison.
And for the elf, deadly poison.
I'm trained for that stuff.
They just wanted to find something that would fit your personality.
Hey, that
I would
Just say
poison
she's toxic.
came in real clutch in the our most
Look
recent
how ice cream.
operation.
I was about to
Ice
say, we don't have a-
creams.
I was about to say, unlike the last campaign, we don't have an ice cream maker to make ice cream with Ralu, but we just got a whole wait, how big's the tub?
Probably like 5 liters.
Okay.
I'll last
So
us
it'll
like
last
a
you a
day.
day, I assume. Yeah. A parcel of cigars and a love letter for Loam from Ken.
Aww.
Aw. Wonderful.
Wait, what size?
What, the cigars? They're Loam-sized cigars.
Yeah.
They're not
Okay, like-
ogre-sized stogies.
They're the
He,
size.
doesn't want
my
to suffocate his girlfriend.
I mean, like, if you train her, like, hey, fucking train her like fucking Snoop.
Snoop?
How about you hit that?
Snoop.
Yeah, Fab, hit that.
Just gets her a big old box of Cubans.
Cubanos. Oh, God, I was going to write another thing. I forgot what it was. Oh, of course. A selection of seasoned and preserved sandwich meats and eggs from your chef.
Nice.
Obviously, she can't cook for you, but, she can definitely prepare other things for you.
Have some salami and cheese.
Basically, yeah, she gave you the stuff for, like, just a bunch of fixins for some big old Sammies.
Listen,
Little does she know that you've just recently gotten a bunch of pizza dough with which to make super pizzas with them instead.
Hell
if we can get onions, we can make one of the best pizzas and one of the worst pizzas to have a conversation with people with. It's salami and onion pizza. It's so good.
The bad breath
filthy.
pizza, yeah. And with pickled egg, no less. Just to really triple down.
I do love me pickled eggs.
Yes. Yes, she's so excited about her chef job.
Good, good.
It's all thanks to you guys.
Yeah, they're calling her Orson Ramsey.
Ah, of course. Anai. How could I forget you?
Oh, yes.
You receive
Ah,
Wow, fuck you too, Karin.
Ow.
Savage. A beautifully stained oaken box containing an array of toys from Stacy.
Aw.
Just looking out for your interests.
A platter of your favorite cookies from your mum's.
Aw.
A pistol from your dad that reads "fuck 'em up, baby" on the barrel.
aren't firearms martial though?
Yeah, they are, but enchant weapon doesn't care.
It does, but like
I mean, yeah.
he has
it
enough
kind
money
of
that he
does.
can just buy something she can't and won't use anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it's true.
also
Like, if anything, that having that pistol is just something you have on your desk to fucking scare people. But
I
it
mean,
is pretty sweet.
presumably you could use it, but when you're
Yeah,
using
you just
what
don't have
what
your
is
proficiency.
non
Yeah, you just don't have proficiency.
what
that's
is a non-proficiency thing? You just don't add your proficiency
Yeah, you
bonus,
just don't
right?
add your
all. You
proficiency
just
bonus.
don't have proficiency.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's not like you get disadvantage. What he should have given you was a blunderbuss.
a blunderblussy.
Well,
Yeah,
now
but that
like,
doesn't have the soft elegance of the Equalizer.
see, I now need to like enchant that pistol and make sure it's the last thing I use for like fucking up the cult.
Exactly. This thing, you don't need to have good aim to execute someone. Do them execution style.
Exactly.
Let me look at enchant armament. Does it not make you proficient with it? Because that'd be quite fun.
No, it doesn't make you
No.
proficient with it. It just makes it so
No,
you
it
use
just,
your.
it just gets your bonuses.
Which in my case, like if I can, I mean, I'll barely be able to just do that like 5th level here soon. So like just be even better.
It's an
than
extra just a 2d6 force bullet attack.
Yep.
There you go.
Very
I
nice.
believe these are your Crimsus gifts.
Yay.
Yay.
You know, now that we're kind of a straight shot for the Oasis, and I've been reminded, I think Cass is gonna like pouch up a couple grand and send them back to the Manticore ladies, maintain their lifestyle and all that.
I mean, Ralu left him with a lot of money. If you want to keep adding to it, that's fine.
I do.
Yeah. And Cass's land, wait a second, a lot of those kids might actually be yours. Nervously shovels extra money in.
Oh man, that reveal's gonna be so funny.
Yep.
Cass is just gonna fucking faint dead away.
Cass is just fucking full of potent Olympic swimmers.
It is a good thing for the genetic diversity of the deserts that requires a little extra stimulation to make that happen.
Yep. Yeah. Besides exchanging your mail, you're also welcome to stay in the realm of Oasis State. They also have a nice university with very similar majors. Around here, it's a little bit more fraternity house. Like there is some partying and some boozing and some accidents being made on a regular basis.
Okay, now Cass can go dive into sororities.
All right. It's a good thing you just recently received a box of prophylactics, but do you immediately use them?
No?
Oh no.
Sure.
give me some
Hold on.
context
Let
then.
me put it to a wisdom save. But also, it's not like DC 15 because like it's
What are
only
the odds that
it's
you'll
only
get-
happened once. Surely it can't.
Yeah.
And it was Damsel of all things. Like surely
What are
it
the
can't
odds it'll
happen
happen again?
All right. Well,
Yeah, what are the
It
odds?
was
it'll
clearly
happen
just a
again?
divine fluke.
yeah, it happened to Ralu. It happened to Cass. She's just fucking with us. It'll never happen again.
All right, give me 3 con saves.
Oh God.
There's no
Alright.
way you, with
Boom,
all of your
boom,
incredible
boom.
talent
Ah,
and your
no.
beautiful wives, don't walk. There's at least one in there. Don't walk into a room and then immediately impress an entire orgy upon them.
All right, let's see number 6 here.
Ah, no.
And
Hey, number 6.
you made
Oh,
you just got a student pregnant.
Ah,
Congratulations! I hope you're proud of yourself.
well,
Girl on a crack
attaboy, Bart. Just do your thing. Do I at least catch your name?
I don't think you do this time.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, I think this one's a real bard situation. Like this was just you turned up at a sorority with the express plan of like going fucking crazy, and the child happened. I'm not telling you. You won't remember, and you won't know which one it was anyway.
Yeah. There'll just be one more burden
Yeah,
dropped
this one,
on
this one is
Cass's
another
doorstep.
true Cass bastard out there in the world,
Well,
and they will not know who Papa was. They'll be able to guess when they're born and have the red eyes and hair, and are a half cackler, but you know, that's for child support to figure out.
whoopsie.
Between you and the law now. Take a paternity test! Cass clinging onto the back of the sofa, screaming,
You are the father.
fuck!
Jerry.
It was bound to happen.
It was.
Yeah.
It was 2 wholesome moments ago, and the moment you're like, and now I can fuck around? Hell yes. You
Immediately
you
find
return to
out.
the ship afterwards feeling all thoroughly fucked out, you know, like flick on a lantern and start stretching and getting changed, and then you could see the box of prophylactics and that faint, slightly maternal concern frown that you think the smile actually looks like. You're like, nah,
Nah,
do
that'll
want you to
never
know.
happen again.
nah.
I do
Knew
want
it
you to know,
never
it's
would.
only been like 2 weeks since you had the realization that your actions have consequences, which I guess is a long time for you.
Listen, there's such a thing as cognitive dissonance.
Like I said, it was Damsa fucking with me. It can't possibly happen again.
It was definitely, yeah,
Yep.
it must have been divine intervention. Must have
If-
been.
It's just Python
But
playing
as
the
you,
odds
you
with
know,
you.
blow out your lantern and go to bed, you start seeing like that background, like the, you know, when you see the after image of something you stared at with a light on and then it's gone. You still swear you could see that little smiley face before it fades and you disappear into wife boob. It's probably nothing.
Ain't nothing to worry about.
Ain't nothing to worry about.
How you didn't get picked up by the chaos, I will never know.
Well, in the other timeline, I fucking
he's-
died. So
That's true. That's fair.
and yeah, he's also not really into the whole like BDSM and rape thing.
You're not really a bondage monkey. You're just more like I don't know, like an emotional support sex pest.
You can see why he gravitates towards Python and Damsa.
Yep. You can continue on the very next day down to Nouvelle-Sha. There, because they are currently
Oh, we're not
present.
going to the other one.
We just did.
We just did.
Oh,
you
yeah,
picked up
you
all
did.
that stuff in Oasis State, and then you went into a
you
fucking uni party and Cass got laid. Again.
Ralu, do you come to the party?
Let's find out.
I mean, Ralu takes...
That's it's
birth
Maeve
control.
who's the potential problem.
No,
Well,
Maeve also takes birth control because she learned that actions have consequences, even if you didn't.
Well, Raleigh takes birth
Well,
control, that's
true.
taken
I guess
her-
she learned it just a little bit too late.
Yeah, the tea doesn't. Does the tea make your swimmers infertile too?
Yes.
Oh, well then that elf in Elf Village is pregnant. because Ralu always takes the tea.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, the moment that the casket came out and they were like, my actions have consequences, I was like, I should definitely bag and tag.
Yeah, like I said, it is not only rationed out to Legionnaires, but it is technically they're supposed to all be taking the tea. It's just that the 3 at home were being very naughty.
They were being so naughty.
You got your C01 form? Ah, no, you don't. That's too
Oh,
bad.
yeah, they didn't fill out the C01s. Let's see here. So, this is the approach to New Velsha. It is a large city on the ocean side with a massive foreigner market, receiving many, many trade goods, particularly from the east. Well, there's some from the west. There are far more westerly cities on far more westerly coasts that tend to receive a lot of their import-export. This is stuff that has skirted around Las Dorado in order to run the tariffs here instead. There are a great many tieflings, but there are also a reasonable number of elves, humans, fonxes. It's a pretty place. There is just water everywhere. It all smells salty and fresh at the same time. But for you, this view of the city is a little bit quieter at first. Instead, your view of the city begins down here.
Big
oh boy,
woman.
taken over.
Ah, yes. On the map, sponsored by Patreon Sepeku.
I don't know what it is, but I got the map for free. I'm not going to hide their name.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
They-
it.
they
It
advertise
feels like it would be a
correctly.
real shit move for me to hide their name after I use this really nice big map for free. That's not.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
is
You
dynamic
made a
lighting
really
supposed
nice
to be
map.
on? Or
Nope.
okay, just checking.
It's
This
a
is
brilliant,
like an,
bright day.
This is like an actual person up here, or what?
That is. Your ship is like docked itself in the caravansary. Brienne is coming along because you owe her tricorn hat, the biggest of feathers. And clearly this would be the place for her to get that.
Yes.
And there is someone who looks vaguely familiar to you. A centaur with short ashen hair and dark makeup, pretty pale pink lips. Looks at your group. She is in the shadow of the wall. And gently waves you over.
Hello.
A little casual motion.
Step on over.
And also, Savin, can you remind me what her name is?
The temptation to just say, like, Cass Jr. is incredibly high. I want you to know that.
I know it is, but I need you to, like, fight that urge.
Elaine.
Elaine and Spiris. Yeah. She looks a lot like the centauress who was in the company of that drunk old man you saw.
Okay, was Elaine like the granddaughter, or is she like just Tristan's daughter? I really can't remember.
She is directly a daughter.
Is she Centaur?
Yep.
Was it her or her sister? That's the one that like got married to Adonis eventually.
Would have been one of her older sisters by like a bunch.
Right.
Mhm. Yeah, she's not one of the original twins. She is probably their youngest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Even her being one of their youngest is still like 25. She has a particularly large lance and a shield that is honestly, it's got like a kind of rust covering the metal. It hasn't been treated, or it has been allowed to go dull so that it's not reflective in any kind of way. Hey, over here, all of you.
Howdy.
Yes. Hello.
I'm here to warn you that if you go through that gate, you'll explode and die.
Oh,
Oh, that's unpleasant.
Yes, they have buried explosives underneath from within the sewer. There's like a drainage area adjacent to the waters. They have placed explosive materials there, intending to destroy all of you as you enter.
So then, do they have a deep root within the city, or?
For the most part, this appears to be remaining forces. A number of them have gone to ground, but some yet are hiding amongst groups of civilians. We have most of them identified, so I can point them out to you as we go along. Well, she gestures past the wall, like if you were to go around the corner there. If you step into view, they'll see you pretty clearly. Otherwise, I would point the bombs out directly. But that would also reveal me. It would probably not be the best of ideas.
No, I imagine not.
Yes, I suppose you should treat this place as occupied for now. Hopefully most of their forces have gathered here in an attempt to finish you off, assuming that a bomb didn't, completely kill everyone, which is entirely possible. You've all proven incredibly resilient so far as records say. I suspect they were taking no chances.
Are there any other entrances into the city, or shall we scale the walls?
Oh, there are a number of entrances, but if you were to avoid this trap, then you would be wasting a perfectly good opportunity to root them out here.
I am not. No. Here. Are there any other smaller entrances here so those of us who can't fly can get through?
No, not right here. No, it is a death.
Does Anai have fly?
Do I have it prepared today, you mean? No. Also, I do not have it learned.
Okay, I was just wondering if Ralu would know if Anai has fly.
I have neither the spell on. I mean, the spell is on my list, but it's not in my spell book.
I have a somewhat better idea. I think you should trigger the bomb on purpose.
won't that, like, blow up the entrance to town?
Entrances can be rebuilt.
Okay, but, like, what does blowing it up accomplish?
It means it would draw all the cultists here instead of having to root all of them out. They're going to come and try and finish the job, expecting to deal with weakened adventurers.
What's the trigger
a fair
mechanism?
Hmm.
I won't know until I've gone around the corner to look, but I didn't want to make them wise.
Alright, Cass?
What?
Just... What?
I can go get
Darling,
a commanding position and hide up on the tower.
yes, you can also turn invisible, and you can spot how to activate the explosives.
I think you just walk into it.
Colleen spreads her hand. I cannot say for sure.
Alright, well, I can certainly go take a look.
I can be the one to look if you feel more comfortable making me invisible. Okay.
She turns to
That's
say
fine.
that to
You've
Cass,
already
and he's just
done.
already gone.
You've Batmaned her.
That's what he does. Don't worry too much about it. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Probably.
As you come on the corner, are you just like going up onto the rooftop here, or are you passing underneath the premonition?
Cass is just gonna like clamber up onto the roof, get on his belly, and crawl over here.
Yeah, sure. You are able to do so. Like there is just a flock of birds, but with a 25 stealth, you don't even unseat them, so no one like looks up in alarm and birds. It's like the usual way to get given away by that shit. And yeah, give me a investigate.
Sure thing. 14. That's not great.
That ain't gonna do it, Chief.
Fantastic.
I'm just gonna use one of my little prep dice for this. Oh, an 18. How about that?
That's pretty good.
That will do it. Yeah. You can see that the whole of this courtyard's like flagstones have been relayed. Like it must have looked like just maintenance being done at some point. So you're pretty sure like the full width of under this gate has been laid with explosives. As for a triggering mechanism, though, there is a shady-looking fellow watching, and he has a scroll in his hand. It looks like he manually intends to set off whatever it is.
We got a suicide bomber on our hands.
Only way to make sure.
The many is great.
And from your vantage point, I think that I have successfully placed them so everyone else is like behind a wall of some kind. I know. From your spot, you can see this group of 4 over here who are also watching towards the gate. They don't have a commanding view of the guy here waiting with his explosive, though. But they have a pretty. They've like this straight, like flat arc covered.
So they're waiting to actually hear the explosive, basically.
Yeah.
If I just like snipe this guy, you know,
I was about to ask.
like crouch.
I would
down
get to
a
make
little.
tests. Like it's
What if I
like you have to.
death from above him? They don't have line of sight to where he is. Looks like.
I would make disadvantaged perceptions. That's for sure. They might potentially hear a guy dying.
Then I'm gonna crawl over here. Do. Whip out ye old fucking murder horn.
A murder horn.
You put the silencer into your saxophone.
Yeah, exactly. Just stuff some cotton wads in there to quiet her down. And yeah, let's just see if we can't kill a dude.
You got a saxophone mute, but there's a little skull on it.
It's a decent amount.
32 damage. You come crashing down on him.
Well, I'll need to go before him in initiative to finish him off, I think.
I'm going to do initiative for just you two for now.
Yeah. Alright.
Good luck.
Tavo.
Good luck.
Ooh.
Oh,
I will use another one of those prep dice. I'll use an expert's knack, I guess.
Okay.
Oh.
so close. Let's see here. Do I? This isn't. No, I don't have any inspiration to give you. Sorry.
Well, I have one of my own, but also I don't really want to use it for this.
Okay.
To be fair, you are in melee with him and use what is it? Using a scroll, it does provoke an attack of opportunity. Doesn't
No,
it?
it doesn't.
No.
No, this is in 3rd edition.
All right. So, you come wanging down on him. This guy panics and tears the scroll. I would like you to make a dexterity save, please.
Good luck, Savin.
Hell yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, we're fine.
That's pretty good.
All right.
Just cool backflip away from the explosion.
I would also like a con save because this is almost certainly going to blind and deafen you. To know for how long,
I mean, that's...
or if it's permanently.
No, I'm fine.
Oh my god.
Cool guys,
You're good.
do not look at
No,
explosions.
your ears and eyes just dodge the explosion, I guess.
Dab.
Alright.
Close your eyes, cover your ears, open your mouth.
Oh god, you were the perfect person for this as well. You take no damage from
Yeah,
whatever this
no,
did.
I'm just fine.
Yep.
Fuck this
You
guy.
luckily
Yeah,
you take no damage from whatever
you
this did.
completely avoid 63 fire damage.
Yeah, that would have just
I
dropped
guess
me. If it...
63 thunder damage, sorry. Yeah, it would have dropped you from full health to nothing.
What a way to die again.
63 absolutely fucking minces this guy. He dies. And is off the board. And yeah, I think that is going to attract every cultist. They are now going to rush towards you. Everyone else may now roll initiative.
Hooray, okay.
There is definitely a scream on Maive's part. She thinks that the Squishmitten just fucking blew himself up.
Sounds like he's already triggered it. Get ready.
Hey, this was the plan.
Yeah.
Before everyone gets here, can I like throw a hide to try and just like stay in the rubble?
I mean, we're on initiative now, so like when it's your turn, you can do it.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, I'm afraid things have now been initiated.
That's entirely fair.
I'm contemplating whether or not to ask Savin Centaur back, but I'm pretty sure she's probably a melee person. I should not do that.
She is wielding a lance.
Yeah. As fun as it would be,
Will
bad
hop
idea to
on a
jump onto her
centaur,
back.
though. Oh,
That
fuck yeah.
said,
Yeah, Maive could do that.
how does a centaur feel about haze?
Oh,
Centaur would
yeah.
fucking love haste.
Wonderful.
And I think that Hedrah is also AFK. Which is why she didn't stop you from going to set off an explosion.
Yeah,
Or shove a reroll down your throat. I think
That's
this was
probably-
way funnier.
yeah.
Wow, amazing how interesting things happen when you don't just spam rerolls.
Can you decline getting an inspiration from somebody?
Yeah.
Well, they can't use it on your behalf. They can give you the inspiration. You're under no obligation to use it.
Okay.
So if someone gives you their inspiration, you can be like, thanks. ... And do nothing.
Does anyone want this cool inspiration I just got?
That would be
away.
such a fucking power move.
Good to know. Good to know.
Welcome back, Hedrah.
What?
So, Cass tried to DFA a suicide bomber and failed. The suicide bomber did not go down in one hit and so set off the explosion. However, Cass is cool and fucking backflipped the explosion and backflipped the deafening and blindness. With a 24 dex save and a 24 con save, which was a crit. To all of you, you've heard of the gateway fucking explode. Elaine wheels around, ready to charge. I've already rolled a Karin initiative, but it's fine. Take your number. I think it was a lower one, so it's funnier to me. But I think that was everybody. Right. Now, however, I personally am very tired and also very hungry.
No.
No. Okay. To be fair, I am also very hungry, but
I see. The setting
Yeah,
up of the Oasis used to guess to spend hours doing food talk so you didn't have to do combat tonight.
The combat was here and ready to roll. I'm tired and hungry.
Yeah, I actually woke up because I
We know.
We know.
I have no idea because I saw it. I was like, oh, there's a pony, and then I have a Trickster with that. What the fuck?
You just return to reality and there's initiative being rolled. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah, I feel
actually I even know this girl's name because I wasn't with you guys when you met like Tristan and everything like that.
I mean, this is
You
the
wouldn't
first
have
time we've
even,
ever seen
none
her
of none of
before.
them even met Elaine.
Scout
She just
asked me,
looks a
remind
lot-
me of this person's name. I've never heard of this person before. I
Yeah.
just pulled that out
Yeah,
of my
exactly.
ass. Right now.
I basically asked Savin to pull a name out of his ass, and he pulled out Elaine, which was nice. It's a good name for a Tristan cast author. Yeah, she looks like a younger, splitting fucking image of her mother Cassiopeia.
She cute. I like her.
Listen, we
Yeah,
survive all
I
this.
saw this
Maybe
and I
I'll
was just like, oh, that is in fact just one of her kids for sure.
listen. We make it through all this. I might give her a little bit of a flirt.
Sad and gothic and very Morriganed up.
Fuck yeah. Alright, well, if you're on stream YouTube, thanks for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow for 70. Until then, adios and do take care.